What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Back with some Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. We're gonna go rescue Kiryu in a Like a Dragon Yakuza staple. We're gonna go charge into the enemy base, and yeah, it's one of those. You know, personally, those are always my favorite sections of Yakuza games, are these kind of, these sort of assaults, shall we call them.
Tomi, Kiryu-san's probably pretty well guarded, right?
Yeah, if you ask me, best bet's the top floor. Only Yamai's confidants can get in there. I mean, I've only been up there a handful of times myself.
You've had run-ins with our buddy Yamai before, right? What's he like?
Well, he's tough as nails, that's for sure. More than anything, he's just plain eerie. You never know what that guy's thinking. It's the eyes. You don't get a stare like that without some crazy story behind it.
Regular devil, huh? Guess we better watch our backs then.
Yeah, and he's new Majima. How many times do I have to say that?
He's got some kind of weird charm. Loyal bunch like them's hard to come by.
I see. Sounds like we showed up in the nick of time.
You sure did. Hey man, am I glad. Okay, let's rumble!
Okay, I'm just gonna warn you guys, if I scream in pain during this recording, don't worry, all is fine. But I don't know, it was, I think the way I slept or something, I've got just a really obnoxious twinge or something in my back shoulder, so if I move a certain way, it just really hurts. Oh, you kind of saw Nanba's head kind of like flick around a lot while he was using that, because I thought I was supposed to, I don't know, tilt the left stick back and forth. No, it's essentially, it lets him spread the arc of his fire, left, right, so. So, you know, do you mind if I nerd out a little bit on some anime before we, you know, while we're just kind of fighting here? You know, because you guys can stop me, because this is a pre-recorded video that you're sitting here watching as a captive audience. So, I'm randomly listening to One Piece openings yesterday, because just sometimes I get I get an urge, because I love One Piece. And I specifically love the Kitadani openings. You know, We Go. I think there's another We one that I can't think of off the top of my head. But, you know, I love those openings. And I was listening to one of his newer ones, the one from Wano, when he was singing Over the Top, was the name of the song. And I've listened to the song before. But there's this one section of the song that just almost made my eyes pop out of my head yesterday, and I listened to it before I started playing this, or before I started doing this recording. My eyes almost popped out of my head when I heard it. I was like, wait a minute, is that? And I'll finish it after this. You know, it would be more intense kicking that door open if you weren't wearing flip-flops.
Tomizawa in the flesh. You damn traitor! Like you got any business coming back here!
Hey, slow your roll, pal. I'm not stoked about it either. But for all I'm not, I at least know one thing. I'd never leave my friends behind.
Well said, Tomi. No, fuck off! You wanna be brave? We'll put you to the test! Let's do it!
So yeah, like I'm saying, I'm listening to Over the Top, and there's this. It's super early in the song. It's this. I think a transition in the chorus. I think, where you know he starts doing the song, and then at one part he does the section that just kind of sounds like dun 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 dun. That's kind of the rhythm of the vocals, and I'm sitting there thinking, that's the opening to Attack on Titan.
I'm up.
Because that's and I'm like, that's Attack on Titan. I was with the weirdest things I ever. Like I was spending like 5 minutes before doing this, just like playing back and forth the beginning of Over the Top and Attack on Titan's theme. I was like, how had I never noticed this?
Now scram while you still can.
I'm not even a super big fan of Attack on Titan's opening theme, but that opening, getting hiccups, but that opening bit to Attack on Titan's theme song is just, oh, it is spot on. Oh, and if anybody's going to ask the question, you know, AJ, you know, you usually say what animes or whatever you've been watching on Crunchyroll. I'm trying to think what I've been watching lately. I've been getting back into One Piece. I just started a new arc. Like I just finished Dressrosa before I took a break.
See that every day.
And
customers.
I still feel like Dressrosa was just a little overly long in my opinion, but that's, you know, welcome to One Piece arcs. But, you know, so we did that. I'm now on, so now I'm kind of chunking through Zoe. It's the current arc I'm on. Let me pull up Crunchyroll here, see if I can remember what the hell I was watching lately. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get that item that's over there. I don't know. I found this show called Shinobi no Itoki. I think it's still in its first season. Or no. I don't think so. No, it's got all 12 episodes out. They're already dubbed.
Okay, you asked for it.
Okay.
It's kind of okay. You know, I've been watching that time I got reincarnated as a slime. That was really good. I'm in the 3rd season of that. God's Games We Play. If you liked No Game No Life, like I absolutely loved that game or that show. I really wish that would get a 2nd season, but it's never going to happen. God's Game We Play is kind of similar. I wouldn't say it's as good, but it's not bad. But essentially, I'm just kind of burying the lead. The main series that I fucking binge watched within like a day and a half was Apothecary Diaries. It was so good. It was so good. Really funny. The animation was great. The characters are amazing. The dub is really good.
Let's go.
Granted, though, I think I have a super low tolerance for dubs, or I guess high tolerance. I don't know what the right way to say this. I have low expectations. You can make it can be a crappy dub, and I'll go, it's all right. Just because, as I always say, whenever I play games or whatever, I always have something either playing in my headphone, like in an ear, or you know, I'm playing something in the background because I have trouble concentrating on one thing at a time. So, you know, that's why I prefer dubs over subs. I can watch them while I'm kind of lying in bed, and I don't have to look at the screen constantly, or I can focus on the art instead of having to read the subtitle. It's a whole thing. I prefer dubs. So, essentially, I totally flubbed that. So, yeah, essentially, I'll take a half-decent dub any day of the week. But I'd say Apothecary Diaries is really good. It's well worth a watch. It's really funny.
Who knew I had it in me?
Although I've heard really good things about the dub with, oh my gosh, brain. The dub for Alia Sometimes Hides Her Feelings in Russian, I've heard is really, really funny. Like, I've seen bits and pieces of the dub, and it looks hysterical, so I really need to sit and watch that. I've read a bit of the manga. It's not bad.
Sweet.
And if anybody's sitting who's not a big anime fan and has heard the title of that series and went, what? Not the craziest series that I have read, because I love isekai manga and anime. So, you know, they've got super long titles that mean, oh yeah, I saw those lights, I thought it was an item. You know, they're super long titles and make no sense. But no, Alya sometimes hides their feelings in Russian. She's a half Japanese, half Russian girl, and she will sometimes say something in Russian just so nobody can understand what she's saying, and she kind of thinks it's funny. Except the main love interest, her main love interest, the guy, actually does speak Russian. Because I think he had a childhood crush that spoke Russian, so he learned it to get closer to her or something like that. So he actually understands her when she says something, where she says something, so he has to then hide the fact that he knows it. It's a cute little premise. If you're not a slice of life kind of rom-com fan, I don't think you'd enjoy it, but it's right up my alley. Right up my alley. I love slice of life, just comedy manga. What the Tomo-chan is a girl, I still think is one of my favorites. Even though it's a 4-koma manga, I'm usually not a 4-koma fan, but that was one of the rare ones. Although, check out Grimjack's channel for the, Tomo-chan is a girl in a nutshell. It's like a 3-part abridged. Really funny. But check out Grimjack's channel, because his, Goblin Slayer abridged, I think, is probably one of the best abridged series you will watch. It is amazing. There's something Witty's Sword Art Online abridged is also really fucking good. You know, I've not talked anything about the game, but that's because it's really just a dungeon raid. Not really much narratively going on, just simple fights.
Feeling better.
Think I'm getting better at this.
I am still torn. Well, I wouldn't say I'm torn on these. Because I you just saw Chi just, like, fall from the top. But, you know, I said this... I at least I believe I said this when I played the first Like a Dragon. I feel like these sections where you're kind of infiltrating the enemy base, or these little dungeon sections or whatever, kind of lose something compared to the original Yakuza games. I'm trying to think how to explain this. The original Yakuza game, they were just so dynamic. You know, you went in and you had to fight your way through the hallways and the little rooms where there were enemies, and you know, you sometimes will have quick time events, and you'll have this, that, the other thing. They were really fun sections of the game. I mean, hell, they happen like 5-6 times a game. This one, they have these same sections. The problem with it is the fact that you have to run up to the enemy. It stops so we get into our battle costumes. We have the turn-based battles. It ends up slowing the whole concept down, and I think it takes away from it. It takes away from how dynamic and fluid these sections felt in the original games. I'm not saying what we have here is bad, but it is not what the original was and what made the original so fun with these sections. It's one of those few chunks that I will say I think they actually took a step back from the original. From the original games to turning this into a turn-based game, I would actually say I think the developers have either made lateral moves or have outright improved on the original formula. You know, and I think that's really clever when they have gone a completely different direction with these games. But yeah, I these sections I think are just weaker than they would be in a regular Yakuza experience.
Moving up in the world.
We can't lose.
No.
Come on!
Okay, I'm up.
Don't get caught.
I love this move. Because it simply does bees.
No begging for mercy now.
Well, I'm waiting.
Don't get caught. Watch this.
Ass kicking time.
Pistol. Just spitting liquor at me.
Hold.
Let's go.
Sorry if I messed this up.
Let's get it done.
Now we're talking.
Yep, that's how it's done.
On to the next level.
I'm even...
Sometimes the pickups in this game, oh hey, shiny item. Ooh, is it going to be a treasure? Is it going to be a cigarette butt? Oh.
You're going down. Now we're talking.
Ass kicking time.
All right.
Let's go.
I'm up. No begging for mercy now.
Who knew I had it in me?
Look at me go.
God damn it. I just saw Tommy dressed like Bruce Lee in this. I just saw it for a second and just...
We need to slow down now.
Again, man, this game is hysterical. I love it. I mean, these developers have to love their job. I forgot about this.
The battle's on! No begging for mercy now.
Oh, come on.
Take your best shot. Have fun with this. Hope this hurts. Don't get caught.
Huh? Looks like I'm up.
Let's get it done.
It's you and me!
You want to go? Koitsura? You're in it now. I'm up.
All right.
Get stronger.
Well, some are fast.
Let's do it.
All right.
You want to go? You want to fight?
Gotcha now.
Dude, this is an awesome move. Wrap the nunchucks around the neck and flip them.
I gotcha.
Oh, come on. Bring it.
Open wide. Behold and beware. Mega Yabe. Now we're talking. Someone's gonna pay. Let's go.
Don't look out now. Looks like I'm up.
Let's go.
Just trying to line them up.
Here I come.
Let's get it done.
Are you getting scared?
For fuck's sake! Come on! Mega Muni!
Don't look out now.
Mega Yabe! I'm up!
All right.
You're in it now. Take your best shot. Let's go.
Gotcha now.
Someone's gonna pay. Back in the game. Pick time.
Not an enemy in sight. Now scram while you still can.
Sup?
Yeah, I mean, oh, we're not going to talk about the minigun.
Hey, man.
I mean, we don't even need a key. Look at the minigun. That'll take care of that door. Or how about all the other automatic weapons? Maybe pick up some of those sledgehammers. Did I mention the minigun? For the love
Should
of
I open
God.
it? Got it.
Yeah, that door just will not open.
I'm in good shape.
Should I open it? Sweet!
Huh? What's this?
Looks like a cabaret on its last legs.
Adachi-san, Namba, that would be Yamai.
Ah, get a load of him. Still, Stiggs could use a little dusting.
I mean, look.
Wasn't sure you'd make it up here.
He is new Majima. He's crazy and everything. But I feel like
Where's
like
Kiryu-san?
Majima wouldn't have fat bitches with him.
So that's why
I'm just saying.
you barged in, is it?
He'd dress like a lady,
He better
but
be okay.
which he did.
What was that?
Dude, Kiwami was such a weird
Kamizawa's
game, and I
tagged
loved it.
in too, huh? Little Tiger's got some scruff strutting back in here. Then again, maybe I'm just a joke to you now.
Actually, I'd say the Tomy you knew is long gone. Now, give us back Kiryu-san.
Come on, as if flapping your lips is all it'd take. Don't forget, you used to be one of us. You want to get your way, you gotta step up to the plate.
Oh, great. Life lessons from Hawaii's resident psychopath.
And plenty of bark from Kiryu's little fan club. Let's just hope you've got some bite, eh?
Yeah, we got you covered.
Oh, relax.
Yeah,
Why don't you just leave him be?
that's right. Forget him.
I don't get it. I feel like he'd...
You're so mean.
I'll finish it quick, ladies.
I think it's just because he's just a weirdo. I guess that's it. Who expected a knife to shoot out of his heel? Instead of having his little knife, it's always his crowbar.
Hostess on each arm. Confident bastard, ain't he?
Hey, this is Yamai's turf. Safe to say he's got the advantage.
Prepare yourself!
Dude, that is a dope move.
Together, right? Now then.
Brace yourself! Behold, and beware! Mega Mune!
Now we're talking. Have fun with this. Hope this hurts.
Sure, I'll play with you.
何も見えねえぞ
How'd you poison me when you can't see?
I'm up.
Don't get caught.
Gotta hold it together.
Open wide.
Hey now! Don't let him get the better of you.
You're my son. For you.
You asked for it. Playtime's over, motherfucker.
Okay, you know what? I was making fun of those chicks, but I actually kind of like them. By the end of this section, I kind of like Yamai. Although, we get some really cool character development for Yamai. After this.
No begging for mercy now.
I'm not saying I didn't like Yamai before, because I loved him, because he was goofy and weird. Again, just like Majima, he struck me as a character that's never gonna be the main bad guy, because he's not that evil, but he's still pretty fun. But how to put it? But no, just like Majima, I think they do some really cool stuff with his character. That they show him, they show that he is a much deeper character than you think. That he's this way kind of for a reason.
Let's go.
Ready when you are. Time to go all out.
This sucks.
Sure, I'll play with you.
Brace yourself.
I can do this.
Nice heal over time skill there.
On me. Feel the pain.
I'm up.
All right. Got you now.
I love how we're going into the little QTE, but you still see the ice from the Mahi falling down.
I'm gonna barf. Gotta hold it together.
Open wide. No, don't tell me you're done. Be a real shame.
Come on, pull yourself together.
All right, let's go.
Time to go all out.
I think it's time for you. What? You're in it now.
Oh, we'll see, I guess. Yo, let's do that thing!
All right.
Watch where you're looking!
You might get hurt.
Pain in the ass.
Sure, I'll play with
Going in!
Feeling better. Let's get it done.
You getting scared?
Brace yourself. Say goodnight, Bart. Nice knowing you.
I love the look of the gun. Now that I'm not in that class.
Scram while you still can.
On to the next level.
Think I'm getting better at this? I'm a fast learner.
Hey, I'm even stronger now.
Nice! Hell yeah!
I'll ask you one more time. Kiryu-san, where is he?
And if I say I don't know,
And I'll make it so you do know, Yamai.
Tomizawa.
Choice is yours. But you know what you gotta do. Or do you want to be disgraced even more?
Grace and I split ways a long time ago. Now then, you gonna take your swing or what?
Tomy!
Do it.
That's enough. Kiryu-san is safe and sound.
Hey,
That said, if you lay another finger on the boss, I can't guarantee he'll stay that way.
I love how this is building up and then just the tension just completely drops. Again, this is just what makes me say he's Majima. It's like he's always working to his own
How
goal.
about that? You really do have a way with people.
And that
don't
goal isn't evil. It's just kind of it's hard to come up
Now
with until you
there's
hear
a
about it.
keeper.
He's
Man,
so
what I
fun.
would give for a girl like that.
What, like it's too late? If you're serious, I say go for it.
Yeah, shoot your shot.
You better show up at the wedding.
I'm coming in. We have guests.
Kiryu-san!
Keep your voice down. He needs to rest.
So, you've been looking after him?
I just did what the boss asked me to do. Apparently, he used to look up to this guy way back when.
Yamai did?
He's been asleep ever since they brought him in. His wounds aren't too serious, so I'd wager it's something internal.
Figures. If anyone's gonna push himself, it's Kiryu-san.
First aid is about all I can do at this time. Now take your friend and get out of here.
I swear, if I'd known about all this, I'd have called off the fight.
Yeah, though he is still chasing after Akane-san, right? He hasn't given up on that. He's still trouble.
Yamai,
Yamai, what's your plan once you find Akane-san?
Akane. Oh, you mean the old bat?
Hey, have a little respect, will you? Anyway, why even bother going after her?
Because the entire Hawaiian underworld's on the hunt. I got no idea what she's worth, but I'll find out once I get my hands on her.
That's really all?
I love it. He's set up as this
I've been in
big bad,
Hawaii for a
and then
while
it's,
now,
why are you looking
but it's
for? Well,
hard
I don't know.
making
Everyone else
yourself
is doing it. I wanted to play
The
too.
Barracudas and the Genja, we're not fit to lick their boots. So, if
But this
I
makes
can get
perfect
my
sense. I mean,
hands on their precious
it makes
little
sense why he's
prize
doing it, though.
first, I'll have a big, cushy seat at the negotiating table.
Negotiating? You act like it's a business deal.
Is it not?
But really, don't you see you're just using Akane and Lani's lives to get what you want?
They're gangsters.
Everyone's on the prowl, and you don't scramble like that without good reason. By the way, who's this Lonnie you mentioned?
I'm glad you asked. Means maybe you still have a heart after all. Let me explain. Whether you believe it or not, well, that's up to you.
And see, after this explanation is where I think he becomes even more Majima.
So, Polycana's golden boy's the big kahuna out here, and he's after this little Lonnie snot, eh? Boring story like that. It must be true.
You mean you believe me?
Tomizawa's switched sides. Kiryu's got your back. You don't seem like too great a liar. Top of that, I now know why they're going nuts enough to chase some bird around town. I'll leave the lady be.
Dude, whoever did his
I'm
voice,
not so strapped for
spot
cash, I need
on.
to prey on a kid.
But again,
Once
that's why I say
Kiryu's
he's
away,
kind of
pack
Majima.
up and get
Like,
lost.
it's kind of a,
You stay off my turf, and for good.
it's
never
not worth
see
it.
each
I've
other
got
again.
standards.
Deal.
Even though I'm crazy,
I just have one
I've
more
got
thing.
standards.
Kiryu-san pulled through, and for that, you have my thanks. I owe you one.
I had nothing to gain. You don't get glory from kicking a corpse.
No, you're a better man than I took you for. Well, not that much better, but it's something.
Sure. Keep thinking that.
To me, Kazuma Kiryu is family.
You know, you have a microphone in your, like, the thing in your ear is a microphone. Why do you also have a... Well, yeah, whatever.
Uncle Kaz!
I think that's her in Yakuza 3. That was Okinawa. And her in the first game. I think her in the idol
Where do you
costume.
live?
I think that was...
You don't have a home, kid?
Was that her in
The
6?
I snuck out.
I think it's 6.
You live in an orphanage. Wait, kid.
Hey, there she is! Get the girl! After her! Don't let her get away!
Stop! Hey, stop! She's just a girl. Keep your hands off her!
Kiryu-san, you're safe now. We're looking after you.
Kasuga. What happened?
We talked things out with Yamai. Turns out, he didn't know anything. He was only looking for Akane-san to get a leg up on the competition. No other new info, though, I'm afraid. Even now, Akane-san and Lonnie are still out there.
I see.
Please, leave the rest of this to us. Kiryu-san, think about it. You can't keep pushing yourself to the edge like that.
Sorry to make an ass of myself. But I knew what I was getting into. I'm all good now.
Still with the tough guy act? How are you in any way all good, huh? Kiryu-san!
Look here, I used to be a nurse, so I want you to keep that in mind and listen to me.
I know I don't have much time left. There's just something I need to do.
You mean rescuing Lonnie and Akane-san? You don't have a chance in hell.
What?
Go back to Japan and focus on recovering. Anything else, and you'll just weigh Kasuga-san and the others down. My mission has always been to secure Akane-san as quickly as possible. Objectively speaking, your staying here would be a hindrance to the mission. Kasuga-san's clearly worried about you as it is, and it would only stand to slow him down. Ultimately, that may end up putting Lonnie in danger. I doubt that's what you want. Lonnie and Haruka Sawamura are kindred spirits, wouldn't you say?
Haruka Sawamura?
As Kiryu-san might say, she's essentially his daughter. Once known as the girl worth 10 billion yen, she too was a poor child hounded by man's greed. Had Kiryu-san not protected her, she would have been all but erased, and with little fanfare. Lonnie's no different. Even in my eyes, her situation aligns with Haruka's in many ways. Kiryu-san, I can see why you're so determined to help her. However, in your current condition, you couldn't even rescue yourself. It doesn't take a nurse to discern that. Now, does it?
Hey, give it a rest.
Kiryu-san. Just take it easy for a bit. Namba said he'd go back to Japan with you. Akane-san and Lonnie will be okay. I swear we'll figure it out. Remember, it's not just me. I've got Adachi-san, Chi-chan, and Tomi too.
Yeah,
So
and this
please,
party's gonna get, I think, even
you
bigger
let us
than the
take
first
it from
game.
here.
So, I mean, we still got
Kiryu-san.
a lot to go. As far as I understand.
It's pathetic. A guy at my age, forcing those younger than him to ask that. And twice. Leave it to you, huh? You're right. I've been too scared to rely on others for too long.
Scared? Kiryu-san, you?
Yeah. I think I'm finally starting to realize
You know, given
that.
all the stuff, Hanawa, I think, stole the
Longer
show in
life,
this scene.
More surprises.
And I'm really glad that they're bringing him in
no kidding.
from Gaiden.
All right. Sorry to ask.
Because I really think they could have made the man who
Akane-san
erased his name as kind of its own
you
just
help them?
little side story, just to kind of explain Kiryu's backstory and
We're
what
on
happened
it.
between 6 and 7. But it's really cool how
Ichiban.
they have. It's really cool how they have made that part of the continuity. It's what I think that the Yakuza games have really done very well with, is trying to keep everything canon, everything in their stories. I mean, even if you then go and play, oh, come on, Brian, you go and play Judgment, how they've taken things and made that story fit within the larger Yakuza kind of framework. But all right, we're here at the end. Thank you for watching, everybody. As always, social media is down at the description below. Please remember to like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the change. It bit my tongue. Please subscribe to the channel, and I will pick up here in the next one. But until then, everyone, thank you so much. I'm out.